Hello, and welcome to Brand Clarity by Visions2images, where we focus on strategy and business development for entrepreneurs at all different levels through branding and digital marketing techniques. Susie Liberatore is the founder and art director of Visions2images Creative Services, LLC. For the last decade, she has personally been instrumental in bridging gaps between the global digital market and neighborhood locations for some of the biggest brands around. Growth is possible for even a single location with the right professional branding techniques and Susie's signature strategies of Visions2images. Stand out from your competitors and bring your visions to life while watching your sales skyrocket. Your host for this is Susie Liberatore, owner of Visions2images. Hello, everybody. I am super excited for this episode. It's a little bit different. It's going to be fun and it's going to be great. For those of you who don't know, I'm in the Cleveland area. So what I like to do is I always love to support businesses, organizations. I love supporting the community, period. It's part of what grows in our businesses, right? Like we always have to be connecting with people, not only for our business, but for their business as well. That's the whole key to it. And I love it. During this season of the holidays, it's so important to give back. It's so important to really help small businesses. We talk about Small Business Saturday. We talk about all these things that we can really do to help local businesses thrive and succeed. So what I decided to do was put together the best of the best Northeast Ohio 2021. So these people that I'm going to be sharing with you are my top Northeast Ohio peeps. I have a lot of amazing people all over the world and all over virtually who I love and adore. But I wanted to focus on Northeast Ohio for this specific thing since it's my area that I am living in. The first business that I want to talk to you about is Frank Clark Agency. They are an independent insurance agency and they have options with several different companies and they treat you like family. I personally can explain that I've worked with this company. I do have some of my insurance with them and I really love how it is like family. They always get back to you very quickly, very efficiently. They answer all your questions. They're there for you. And even afterwards, I've gotten so many emails just following up from a marketing standpoint. Is there anything we can do? Because customers need to be appreciated and acknowledged. So Frank Clark Agency starts back to 1930s when Frank Clark Sr. started his career in the life insurance business. That's amazing. This company has been around for a very, very long time. I'm horrible at math, but I'm sure we're going to keep reading and find out more. So more than 20 years later, he expanded his business to property and casualty insurance. And then the company founded and expanded in 1962, and the agency grew. Frank Jr. eventually took over the agency after Frank Sr. retired in 1972. 10 years later, Frank Jr.'s oldest daughter, Colleen Clark, joined the agency as a property and casualty and life insurance customer service representative. In 2004, the Frank Clark Agency became the fourth generation family-owned business name with the addition of Colleen's daughter, Nikki. Nikki's licensed for life and health as well as property and casualty insurance. Over the years, the agency has written a wide and variety range of property and casualty business insurance. The agency has and will continue to be a family-owned and operated agency, and they take pride in the fact that many have insured through many, many generations, and we're still there serving them. I love that. I love family-owned businesses, and I love seeing them thrive and succeed. I mean, that's part of my legacy with my business too, right? I have a little boy. He's 6 now. I don't know if he's going to take over the business, but that's part of building a legacy. And that's why I love the mission and the vision, because there's so much family-owned businesses and I love seeing them succeed. And I hate, when we went through a pandemic and some of the businesses had to close their doors or had to deal with shutting down for a little while. It's tough. And as a family-owned business, it's even tougher because it's our blood and tears and sweat, right? We dump everything into it. So it's amazing that they're a fourth generation insurance company. So I highly recommend checking them out. Nikki is amazing. I've worked with Nikki many, many times. She's just an overall caring and genuine person who will take care of anybody at any time, honestly and truthfully. And she's always up for a good conversation. So I highly recommend, if you're in the works for looking at those kind of things, to check it out. Okay. Next, I have up S&T Bank. S&T Bank is logo to me as well. So this is a little bit of a different kind of bank. We hear about other big name brands, but this one is a community bank focused on providing small to large businesses, consulting and personal services that are typically reserved for larger commercial banking clients. They specialize in investment real estate as well as equipment purchases and operating funds for businesses. They offer a full range of business banking services as well as personal banking services for individual owners and their employees. So it's really geared towards the business end of the model, right? Tony is my go-to guy for this bank. He's amazing. He really cares about the people and he shares the mission and the values behind this all the time. And we love community. We love being able to serve and help all those businesses in the community. Forbes recognized S&T as one of the best in-state banks and credit unions, naming S&T as the second highest ranked bank in Pennsylvania. That is incredible. It's such a great way to really show up in your community and have so many recognitions, right? Like so many times when businesses get recognition, sometimes they don't share it as often as they should. And I love that they share this in their values. S&T has remained a dedicated community bank working every single day to deliver service and value one customer at a time. They're really customer driven. And if you're anything like me, it's hard to find customer driven companies these days, right? Especially with everything that's just going on in the world. It just doesn't seem like there's so much customer service these days. And so I know firsthand that they take amazing care of their people. All right. Number 3, I have Beyond Words. So Beyond Words, let me first tell you, is an amazing, amazing company and program. Antonio, my son, went there for, gosh, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 years. I don't even know. We stopped going recently just because of our schedule, but we always love and support them in many ways. And hopefully we can go back soon. So at Beyond Words, they specialize in children on the autism spectrum and those with communication, behavioral, and sensory needs. They tailor music and dance programming to match their needs and strengths while working on their goals and fine motor and gross motor communication, academic, and social emotional skills. What? That is amazing. And so they provide lessons in music therapy in the greater Cleveland area, such as North Royalton, Medina, Salat, Highland Heights, and Avon, and as well as schools and daycares and preschools and during the day activities. So there's a lot of different ways to really get involved and engage. They have music therapists and adaptive dance instructors devoted to developing every individual's potential through artistic expression. The mission is to create accessible and innovative programming through the arts to enrich the lives of those we serve. When words fail, music speaks. And I love that last part. When words fail, music speaks. For those of you who don't know, my son was nonverbal, and I say was, he's starting to be a little bit more verbal, but it's not to the point where he can fully communicate, right? So it's still on the fence of, do I say it's nonverbal or is it verbal? So regardless, he loves music and it's definitely a way of expression. He will read books through music and then speak the words. So it's pretty powerful how music can help these kids. And, there's never enough out there for autistic kids. I feel like personally, I love that I found Beyond Words. I mean, it's just amazing that they've cared and really gone above and beyond, not only for my son, but all those others who have been on the autistic spectrum and need that help and support, right? It's hard to put your kids in a program when they're autistic sometimes because they don't get the help and support they need because they need that one-to-one support. They need that sensory. They need all those things that we just talked about. And in a normal environment, they can't get that. So it's oftentimes hard for parents to find those programs because we get anxiety and we're nervous and we don't want to put our kid in normal programs necessarily because we know it's not going to work out well. So the fact that there are these amazing resources such as this one is awesome. I love it. Hey there, I want to interrupt this episode with a quick message. If you're listening to this podcast episode and want to learn about branding your franchise or small business, then go to brandingbridge.com. That's branding-bridge.com. All right, number 4. I think I'm on number 4. I lost track. I'm just going to say next. Next up, I have MDG Flooring America. MDG Flooring America is amazing. They're located in Medina. They serve Strongsville, Brunswick, a few other areas as well. MDG Flooring America provides superior quality home improvement products and services to their valued customers. They are the leaders in the flooring industry, and they build strong, positive relationships with their customers to support their needs. They have the desire to improve each and every day, and they have a strong, knowledgeable team that treat others the way they would want to be treated and are very active in the community that they operate. First of all, let me just say they are super active, right? Super active. I love how active they are. They're always doing can drives. They're always doing coat drives. They're doing Toys for Tots. They are so active in the community, and I love it. They've been in business for over 20 years and are family owned and operated. And that's amazing, right? This goes back to the Frank Clark agency, where it's amazing to have family owned businesses. And I just love it, gives me chills that they are 20 years. It's amazing to me. And look at how much has changed over 20 years and how they've adapted and grown each and every day. So their staff is excited and eager to help with all their flooring needs. They're experts trained in flooring sales and design and will help you get the perfect floor for the way you live. As part of America's leading flooring retail group, our 500-store nationwide buying power guarantees the lowest prices on thousands of carpet types and other flooring options, backed by warranties as well. MDG Flooring America is just truly amazing, and I love that they've been in business for so long, and they really care about their community, they care about their customers, and they have an amazing staff and team. So I highly recommend going to check them out. So the next business that I have is called Executive Committee Mastermind. And this is a fairly new business. It's with Scott Hannes and Steve Walwell, two amazing business owners. So Scott Hannes, and we're going to talk about him in a minute, owns Floritude HR Solutions. But they came together as entrepreneurs to create this amazing mastermind. So they discuss areas of human resources, operations, sales, marketing, growth, and leadership. And they also have a lot of different guest speakers. I actually was a guest speaker in their mastermind, and I'm in their mastermind as well. And I just love how different and driven it is, in a sense where, I've been in other masterminds, and sometimes with coaching and stuff, even that you get more one-to-one experiences. But this one is also geared towards, okay, you have to take the action plans. Here's what we can help you with. And it's amazing how the topics can change each and every week. Sometimes we're struggling with different things, and it's just so diverse in that sense that there's so many opportunities to grow personally and professionally. So this mastermind helps small business owners and entrepreneurs get out of their own way, scale, and discuss best practices in business. Last weekend we did a little mini in-person mastermind retreat kind of thing, and we talked about our goals for 2022. And, it was very overwhelming, but it was also powerful in a sense where I started to do a SWOT analysis. I started to really fine tune 3 goals that I wanted to do in 2022. Just being able to kind of really fine tune it and look with the microscope and really fine tune all of that was amazing and powerful. Each and every week, there's something so amazing that happens that I can't even explain what I feel, because every week I leave feeling better as a leader, as a person, and as an entrepreneur, because so many times entrepreneurs can get lonely. They don't know the right things. They don't know how to make their own decisions because they don't have the resources and the tools, right? And so masterminds are always very powerful. And I love that this kind of was developed, and I love that it's for small businesses and it's highly affordable and you're getting so much value out of it. I highly recommend, if you're looking for a mastermind to join, you could totally join. They are accepting people all over. So if you're virtual, you could totally join the mastermind. It's not just for Ohio people, but there are a lot of Ohio people in there as well. So going to Scott Hannes, he owns Fortitude HR Solutions. And Scott is a great overall guy. He really cares about his people, and he's a giver for sure, right? He always talks about how he helps people in so many ways. So Fortitude HR Solutions is an HR consulting and recruiting services for small and medium-sized businesses throughout the United States. That's truly amazing that he can serve people throughout the whole United States, and with the way the world is, being able to serve virtual and being able to travel and really helping people is so important, because so many businesses need that help and support. They're a human resources consulting and recruiting firm that provides HR needs to businesses, and they have been serving their valued clients since June 2019. I can say without a doubt that Scott and his wife, Laura, are very passionate about this business, and they're always helping in so many ways, right? I mean, I had some employee questions to run by them, talking about recruiting, talking about how to be a better leader. I mean, they're just truly amazing and powerful people. And even if you don't think it's the right time, I always just say it's better to make the connection now rather than later. So if you're not even ready yet to hire an HR firm or to get a recruiter, etc., I would say just, reach out and keep them top of the mind when you are ready, because that's the value of what networking and small business and all of those little hashtags are about. All right. Next, I have Marty Gills, and he's with Skinny Office. Now, let me first tell you a little bit about Skinny Office and my kind of take on it before I dive into the logistics of what they do. So they came to my house, Marty came to my house, and he had his tech support people on, and they basically gave me a new cloud storage and backup and security on my computers, right? As a business owner who really deals with a lot of files, a lot of security, a lot of client data, all those things, I really needed to up my level for it. The person that I was working with before was just not cutting it for me. I got with Marty, he's in our synergy networking group, and I was like, hey, here's what I have, here's what I need. And there were a lot of questions that I didn't even know the answers to. And that's the power of connecting with the people that are experts, right? They can help you and they can guide you and they can tell you all of the things so that you feel good and educated. Because a lot of times we don't know what we need. We don't know the answers, right? I mean, I looked at the proposal and I said, well, why do I need two of these things? And he says, well, the first one is a backup and then we have a backup for the backup. I said, oh, that makes sense, because I was trying to cut the cost down, right? We always try to do that. But then when he explained it, I said, yeah, that probably makes sense. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and get started, because I didn't know any different, right? So they have built their entire business model around serving small to medium-sized businesses for IT needs, and they're extremely affordable. I mean, they really are truly affordable. And I love that they work with small and medium businesses. I mean, I myself am a small business owner. The office is an Ohio-based comprehensive IT department and managed services provider tailored for small to medium businesses. They specialize in cloud-based work from anywhere and hybrid solutions to help your company become lean and efficient through technology. And they've been doing it since 2005. Your time is precious. Take it back and let us handle it. So yeah, I mean, they're not new to this world, right? They've been around since 2005. So they know what they're doing. They love what they're doing, and they're helping so many amazing businesses like myself. So definitely check them out. I mean, even if you don't know that you need IT, again, just check them out, because you never know when you need it. And it's always good to have those connections built beforehand. It's always hard, when something breaks and you can't fix it. So it's better to have that proactive stuff in place. All right. Next, I have Stacy, and she's with Empowered Leadership. And really and truthfully, Stacy is one of the most amazing women. She's a business coach and such a great inspiration for women. She specializes in helping business owners with kids at home be more efficient so that they can achieve amazing results while being able to spend more time with their families. She believes that you can be a successful business leader and have the time and energy to show up for the people and things that matter most in your life. And they help small business owners manufacture more time, generate more growth, and remove stressors so they can find the freedom and satisfaction from their business. We empower clients with tools, knowledge, skills, and mindset to successfully and confidently lead their organization. They focus on strategy, processes, finances, time management, selling, and leadership skills. That is a lot that she does. Her company is amazing. And I know firsthand, she's got amazing testimonials. She's amazing at what she does. But what I really love is that she just cares about her people. I mean, whenever somebody's looking for a business coach in one of our Cleveland area groups, she's always tagged multiple times. She's very well known and she's very great at what she does. So, I mean, a lot of times people hear business coach or business strategist, whatever the word might be, and they think, well, I don't think I need them. What do they do? How do they help me? There's so much amazing and powerful ways that a business coach can help you. And I mean, it goes back to what's your struggles, what's your pain points, what do you need help with? Then creating something based upon that to really grow and develop into where you want to be. The great thing about her as well is that she is virtual too. So she's working with clients in Ohio, but also all over the United States. So I really love that, over the years, things have developed and changed to where people are virtual and they could take clients from anywhere. Okay. So next up, I have Janine. Janine is amazing. Let me tell you a story about her. She used to work at a company that my son went to for his ABA, Applied Behavioral Analysis, and it's for autism. So, it's helping break those cycles, break all of that stuff that I just kind of talked about with beyond words, that sensory, social skills, all of those things. So she worked at that company beforehand, and now she actually opened up her own company called Pivotal ABA Therapy. And I'm excited because it's literally right around the corner for me. I have not used her yet because we have not had a need to. Pivotal ABA Therapy offers individual treatment programs using the science of applied behavioral analysis, ABA, in a safe and enriching center-based setting for children ages 1 to 10, diagnosed with the autism spectrum for Summit County and those surrounding. The mission is to create a powerful, positive, meaningful change for the children and families by identifying areas of need and providing efficient and high quality interventions that are individualized to the child. Again, with autism, it's more along the lines of they need that help and support one-to-one. They need that hand holding and really identifying, things that are on their IEP and their plans that really need to be handled so that they can have that rest and that peace. And they can see their kids and their families coming together, right? Like it's hard sometimes as a parent because we don't know what to do and we feel stuck and we don't know how to help our children. And so with that being said, it's so amazing and powerful to really have that help and support. I mean, Antonio went to ABA for 3, 4, I want to say like probably 3 to 4 years, I want to say. And he was able to really grow and develop and catch up to where he needed to be so that he can go to a private school that is geared towards autistic children, but is thriving in it. And it's so amazing because like ABA helped him to really hold a pen, a pencil, cut paper, color, all the basic things that children need to do. But it's totally different for autistic kids because they can't do it as well. And it's frustrating for a parent to teach it because we don't know how. And they get very discouraged and throw tantrums, right? So a lot of times ABA also helps the parents overcome all of these barriers and really understand how to work with them at home and what they're working on at school so that everything can be intertwined and it can flow together and be cohesive. So I love always sharing the awareness about autism and all the amazing programs out there because, when my son got diagnosed with autism, I had no idea what I was doing. And I wish I had more resources and tools, but I couldn't have it at that time. And I'm so glad that I found all these amazing people and communities. All right, Christina. I have Christina Sell, CLE, up next. Christina is such an amazing, inspiration, and powerful woman in the real estate world in Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. So We Sell CLE is another part of her brand. So We Sell CLE and Christina sells CLE. She helps real estate investors really get their feet off the ground, really understanding how to be successful and efficient with real estate. So it's more than just a mentorship. She offers a group program. It's a community. So it doesn't matter if you're brand new to the real estate business or you're looking to scale. She provides everything you need to invest in the real estate. She's been a leader in this industry for over 5 years. She knows the ins and the outs. She has amazing tools. She has amazing stories. She has amazing connections. She has all the things that anybody needs to be successful for the real estate business. And it's the leading real estate solutions company. They provide courses, documents, and all contacts you need to be successful in real estate investing and are dedicated to help you build your future and build a legacy. I love that she is so passionate about what she does, and she's always building so much more for her business. She's launching so many other ways to help real estate agents, real estate investors, right? Like she always is helping people and giving them what they need. And she's super affordable as well. I mean, what she tells me her prices, I'm always like, that's affordable, And I think that's part of the solution is when small businesses are affordable, they grow and they thrive and they really scale. And she has amazing testimonials from so many different people of how she's helped them be able to really get invested into real estate. Next up, I have Stephen Shields with Mill Shields. So Mill Shields actually is a nonprofit organization, and they are doing a huge event on December 4th. So if you're in the area or you want to donate and help and give back, definitely connect with Steve Shields, and I'll put his contact information in here. We're always looking for donations, sponsorships, or if you want to attend, all those fun things. But, it's It's a great nonprofit to help give back to our community. So let me give you a little bit of a background. Mill Shields is a standard in shielding our heroes. Our goal is to unite the message and active services of the many great organizations in our communities and distribute opportunities accordingly. So this year, actually, they are doing the Agents of Christmas 00 James Bond themed Christmas party on December 4th. And it's going to be amazing. I've been actually working on it. I've been on the committee and I love everything how it's coming together. So there's a casino night with live game tables. There's dinner, drinks, James Bond themed and dress codes. So what does all this really mean and why do we need to support it? So the monies raised are going towards Marine Corps League, who sponsor and host locally Medina County Toys for Tots. They've also added a $10,000 donation that was paid this past summer towards St. Jude Homes by one of our sponsors. And a lot of the sponsors that are a part of this amazing event are collecting toys and they're really active in the community and they're really helping and giving back. It is truly impactful and amazing to see how everybody has come together for this amazing opportunity and really giving back and helping this community. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not always about sales and marketing and everything. It's about coming together as a community and really helping each other and helping that community because they're the future. Okay. So Carrie Belair, she's from the UK. She has amazing experience in event planning. So she did it over there and then she came over here and it's a totally different avenue. And it's so fun and different to see how she's really utilizing it over here in the United States. But she's passionate about it and really helps people. You know, and she's another big person. She gives back to the community multiple times. I mean, everybody that I pretty much spoke about has given back to the community one way or another. You can see the marks of expertise in the details of her planning and organization and service. Her business name is Events and Designs by Kelly Belair. And they help lower the stress level for people who are having events, right? Because sometimes events can be very stressful, especially if they're larger events. So she goes above and beyond the obvious and provides a supportive team that helps bring your dreams to fruition. From design to execution, they focus on bringing experiences to life. So they have crafted services for individual events, such as wedding planning coordinator, baby showers, bridal showers, special occasions, corporate events, and many others. And they also offer officiant services as well. And, you know, I've never understood the philosophy behind an event planner. You know, I know that what they do, I know how they do it. But when I really started to talk and learn more about Carrie, I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't people do more event planning, right? Especially for weddings. Weddings are a pain to plan. Weddings are a pain to do, period, right? So I love that she has that amazing skill and trait. And I love seeing her passionate in what she does because she really knows what she's doing. She's very experienced and truly just an amazing person. It always gives back to the community. The last one that I want to talk about is Sir Optimus Cleveland. They are also a nonprofit and I'm on their public awareness team as chair. And so again, I love being a part of nonprofit organizations and really helping to share the mission and the value and everything behind all these different organizations. So Sir Optimus Cleveland has really grown on me to help, you know, single women and get what they need. So Sir Optimus Cleveland was chartered in 2019 as a service organization for business and professional women who strive to improve their lives of women and girls locally and throughout the world. Sir Optimus is a global volunteer organization that provides women and girls the access to the education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment. There's so many ways for people to get involved with this community. And like we said, it's global. So it's there, you can find one near you. We raise funds for women to help achieve where they need to be. And it's so powerful and amazing to me. As a single mom myself, I can totally relate to how this can be so impactful. I know there's been so many women that have won in the past that are single moms and having hard times. And it's truly impactful when there's a mission behind it and how I can help and support and give back. You know, we raise money during golf outings. We raise money for wine, do all different community events to really help create that awareness of the organization, but also to really help raise funds for it. I'm so excited to share all of these great, amazing organizations and businesses that I have helped and served and honor and trust in this community, you know, and that's huge. We have to be able to trust people in order to be able to get business and give business. Thank you, everybody, for listening in on today's Brand Clarity episode with Susie Liberatore. 2 things. First and foremost, please, if you liked this episode, please subscribe and leave some positive reviews. Also, don't forget to sign up for Stop Sending Your Customers to the Competition and get my insider secrets to compelling branding that converts. You can find that at branding-bridge.com. It's a free workbook for you to check out right now, all of the branding techniques and strategies that I use for my paying clients.